Hello. Right, I've changed my settings back now because I watched the one back the other day and I couldn't hear myself at all. It was just like trying to do quotes for the young ones and I couldn't hear anything. No, what are you doing? Don't put smileys up on the screen. Oh God. Paste, yeah, that's the one. Oh no, I'm gonna go to the noob. Do the noob. There's no one on the noob. To talk to Alpha Pixels one day about how my videos don't come up anymore. I don't think it's making a huge difference. What's that? Yeah. Duplicate tweet. Oh shit, what happened then? Hold on a second. I've done something wrong, I think. No, I haven't. I haven't. What are you talking about? Twitter. So, oh. Unless it's YouTube being a shit again. It should be alright, shouldn't it? God, that mic. I'll swap around one day for the other one because it's not as noisy, or it hasn't any noise. Anyway, I've already loaded up. Look at that. It's not coming off. I was thinking it comes straight away before I've done anything. I can listen to this actually because, well, I changed the settings like not that long ago because I thought they were better lower down, but going by the other day when the mic was like maybe over here and not there, it does make a difference. So I'm gonna listen. Mess it up again. Wait, let's actually play it so there's noise in the background. No, something's gone wrong here. Why is my settings on? That's the gain. It's gone really, really quiet now. Let me just turn the volume up maybe. Oh, it's the volume on the bloody tablet. There you go, that's a nice volume. That's right now, yeah. I think. Yeah. It takes ages for me to listen back. Oh, you here then, or you seem to be here and then disappear. I was thinking, what's happened? Oh God, it's raining. Yep, we've got to find it. I'm just testing the sound because the sound and the music, that's all I could hear when I listened to it back on Friday. And I wanted to listen to how excited I was. Because I didn't know if you noticed, some people were being very generous on Friday. There was one person, I can't remember his name though. He was involved. I look very red. Stop looking at your own picture, it's weird. I can't wait. What was that? Oh, it's a really good shadow. Anyway, Wait for it to stop raining so I can go and see Bob. Hold on. Is that him? Is that him? Oh, why is it? What's that there? Oh, it's some weird grass. I never did the Patreon thing. I got so like excited. I forgot all about that. I'm quite busy actually. Oh my god, I'm getting under here. Can't see nothing. The thing about this weather, it comes on and it buggers off really quickly. So you're alright in a minute. What's that? Has it stopped already? Ish. No, not ish at all. It does look different from over here. You never get wind coming in from that side. If this was the long dark, this wouldn't be a shelter at all. You'd have to build a fire. Died in the long dark. My longest save, 38 days. Just never get to the point where I can carry on. I get to the point where I got weapons and then I die. That's a pretty good place to... Whatever game would you get the weapons and then die? Wait for the rain to go so I can save it and then... What's the time? Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh no, I should go now. I don't care about the weather. Because if I'm about to die, I'll just reload it. Like that was ever happened. What is that I was looking at there? It's a bush, but oh, it's popped in. Off. Maybe he's here now. Maybe this mic's not in the right place. I noticed it was like not... Yeah, that's better. I can't hear it, but I know that's in the right place. I think I've got used to it being lower down. Heat damage. Oh, detected. Anyway, I'm going to reload anyway if Bob's not here, so it doesn't matter. Go on, do your worst. He's not here, is he? I had it twice the other day, didn't I? In 2 hours. That's not bad. It's about the same time now, actually. I was on later again. We were out last night. Pretty knackered. If I heard music, then I ain't got headphones plugged in. The app's not on still, is it? Got any sound coming up? No. So if I found two, I should. If I find two again. Hurry up. Hey. Storm clearing and then it start again in a minute. Just to be annoying. Oh. A baller, a hauler, and something doing a loop-a-loop. I'll never get that 2 in a row again. It's first wave 2 in a row. They're still rubbish, otherwise I'd have it. What's that one? I was thinking about doing a, save. PermaDEAD, obviously. I've got PermaDEAD Hyper, that's the next one. PermaDEAD, what was it? What was I going to call it now? Exotic. PermaDEAD or exotic PermaDEAD, whatever way you want to put it round. It'd be a bit easier though. It would do the same rules, but just to find all the nice exotic ships, the best you can find. I think that'd be quite. I don't know why people like watching people waiting for stuff. They don't like people. They don't really like watching someone walk around the planet, but they like people standing like this, going, "Is it going to come?" People are addictive. It's loot box culture. That's what it is. We'll have that by the end of the year. Not paid for. Is that the curtains? I've opened the window and the curtains are making loads of noise. Well, it already is actually. You know, me trying to find hyperdrives. That's a loot box type of thing. You just have to pay for it. That's the difference, isn't it? Like stickers. One used to literally buy stickers and put them in our actual albums. Now it's for the FIFA. They're not coming, are they? I know it hasn't rained. It doesn't make any sense. I thought the weathers were actually set. That's the same as the long dark then. In the long dark, you can load it up again and here it comes. You can load it up again and it ends up being completely different weather. But this one doesn't seem to be. Mind you, I was listening to the sound when so by the time I paused it and unpaused it again, it wasted about 5 minutes. I've got to get my little digital, what's it called? Analog to, what is it? Digital to analog converter thing for my headphones. Because when I plug it back into the PC, I can't listen to the sound. Not that I need to on this really, but on the other games, it's quite important. The curtains are creeping me out. It was really hot. It was cold earlier, and then I turned the heating on, and then it went really hot, obviously, because the heating was on. But outside it was hot. It's not so bad now. It's all right. When Fusion's going to be about? Do you reckon he was online earlier? He's probably busy again, isn't he? I'll look over this way because that's where they come from usually. No. I did think they did come from one place, but why does that ship always do a loop-a-loop? He's a crazy drunk driver. I'm not looking. They're coming from all angles now. There he is. You missed. Did you see any of the end of Friday Fusion? It's a pity my sound wasn't better because would have been hilarious. You could tell when Mike, what happened Fusion is that Gaming Mike came in. He was talking about what's he talking about? Star Citizen. I was taking a mick a bit because I can't do it. I haven't got a PC. That's why I'm starting up Patreon. That's how it started, and then a couple of seconds later, a pop-up on my tablet came up, and it was PayPal, and I was like, "Oh, PayPal again? Why is PayPal popping up? They're always telling you we're trying to give you credit and stuff like that." And then he said, "Is your PayPal attached to your Streamlabs?" And I went, "Oh, it is." So that's what started. He gave me a tenner, Gaming Mike. Then someone else, I don't know who he was, gave me $10. I've heard he's on YouTube somewhere. Sword. And then PwnStream gave me $10. Oh yeah, I did do yeah, I did do that actually. Forgot about that. I've stopped adding people so some people don't get it. I might do some. like it's pointless really, because you know, if it's in someone's feed, they're going to see it anyway. They don't want to doubly get hit by some like bloody thunder, literally getting hit by thunder. No, it's not coming on this one, is it? Yeah, but when Mike, you could tell that I was getting a quite about to bawl my eyes out. Mike, and I was going, oh shit, like thanks, and I was going, oh bloody hell. When it starts raining, that's when I reload. And if I don't get it, I'm going to wait for the rain to go and save again. After I didn't learn. I learned this after PayPal take 10%. Bloody robbers. I had 23 quid and whatever pence, 5p or something. It's not bad, is it? For 5 minutes. I was asking people, do you make an hour? I said, oh, earlier I made this in 5 minutes, trying to work out what it was, if you could stretch it over an hour. 25, 75, 150, 300 an hour. Not bad. It kept going forever. What I could do is, I was thought about that, is the first thing should be the camera. Because if I've got the camera, I can plug it into the laptop we've got that I can use, you know, the occasional time. And I can still have the camera on. You don't get a PC first, you get the one you can use first. What's that? Oh, sod you. Anyway, we went to see last night. I don't know if anyone knows, we went to see Gabrielle, who's a singer from, wow, she was big in the 90s, early 2000s most. She's still going, but you know, no one sells as much as they used to. It was a meet and greet, so we went to see her, and bloody curtain. I might close the window, but I know when he comes in, he's going to open the window again. So we had to sit down. We were waiting. She was behind a curtain, and then Pete. Oh, I might as well just say. And then Pete went first, Mr. Cola. The times to try and censor a name, not going to matter. My face is here. He went in first because he's like the fan really. He was speaking to her about 5 minutes, and we were all standing there, looking at him laughing. And he was educating her on songs she didn't even know she had. So we got to the end. It was like the last song was on at the end. So this was before, we'd see her before, and then we were watching it. We were like second row. And then she was thanking people. She was playing her last song. And she went, she was saying, oh, to Andy and Peter, whoever it was, they played this at their wedding anniversary or something like that, or their wedding. And then she stopped a bit, and then she went, oh, and thank you too. And she looked down, and she went, Peter and James. And we were sitting there going, ah! She was talking about how she was educated about a song she didn't even know she had. That's how much she knows. Oh, it's on the Japanese version of something. She didn't even know she had a Japanese version. Not a Japanese song, you know, what they bring out in Japan. They have bonus tracks. She never knew about it. Super fan. He didn't film it though. He was filming just before, and then just as he was stopping, he got a shout out. We got a shout out. That's why we're knackered today, because we've come back from there. Bloody 12 o'clock or something. Absolutely dehydrated as well, because when we go places, we don't drink water because we need the toilet. That was my weekend. Quite good, wasn't it? No, I said when it's rain I'm going to restart. I forgot all about it. Yeah, and I died. I got to 28 days. Not 28 days, 38 days in the long dark. Just as I made my hatchet and knife again. And my arrows. I go outside. I fell through the ice at one point. That's what did it. And I was trying to build a fire, but I never had anything left. I managed to creep through to the next region, and then there was nothing to go to. It was all too far away. I just dropped dead. I started again though. I've done quite well when I started again. As soon as I get weapons in the long dark, that's when I get weak. I've spent so much energy getting there. I'll shoot a bear one day. I don't think there's going to be... I don't think they announced another game last week. I think people have gone too far with what Sean Murray said. Sean Murray? I said Sean Murray? Who's he? It's his brother. I just think he's talking about beyond. Like, this is the start, you know, the top of the curve of creating this. They've got a few months left. They've got a good 4 or 5 at least, I reckon. Depends, doesn't it? It depends how good Beyond is, and what it does to the how long it can last. That's what when I'm talking about the mic again. I've cut myself off. If you speak to the top, that's the worst bit. If you speak to the side, that's where it comes in. So when I've had my mic like down here, you're failing, aren't you? Turn down. Oh, the sound on this is quite loud. It amazes me how many suggestions people have for, yeah. Like what? I love this ship. Oh, it's not bad actually. I think if we're talking about MMOs, which people are, not talking about loot boxes, oh, that's not bad actually. Look at that. I do like that one. Just think about. I was thinking when Cobra was on what was it? It was Thursday. It wasn't Friday, was it? Was it Friday? There was one day he was on. No, it was Friday. It was Friday. It's always Friday. Friday. What was I saying? Why do I have to cut? It's because there's a bloody bike outside. Just as I turn up my gain. Just like turn it up. They thought, let's go do some wheelies. Talking about MMOs. See, if you think about MMOs, I think I've not played Anthem, but I've seen people a lot, you know, on Twitter. Like, so if you go somewhere, find a gun. I don't know if that'd work in this. Well, it would work in this. You had different types of guns, customization of guns and stuff. Finding parts, that's the one. I don't think this game is the same if you don't have to look, like, wait a long time for stuff. How could you do that in this though? If you wanted to find a ship part, maybe as simple as you do a raid or something like that. That's MMO-ish, isn't it? It would work in this, obviously. Dungeons, that'd work. Some stuff that wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't want to pay for stuff. Yeah, it can't be... you can have the elements of it. Like I've just been talking about raids. You can do a raid on your own, can't you? What the hell's that there? Oh, message retracted. You could have raids on your own, perfect. Everyone loves that. Proceed, just go anywhere, find stuff, get a reward, and, you know, go to the next one. You have that with people, that's co-op. Yeah, co-op, okay. Not just, oh, it only works around people. Because they still got to go do the community stuff, because there's a lot of community. What are they doing? This game needs to know where elevation is, and not fly into the ground and then have to go back up again. So that kind of raid stuff like they have in Anthem. I've not played it, but I've seen it. That's the only thing I do know about it. Because that's the only thing I've seen that seems to be ever been talked about. You could have that co-op or no co-op. It works just as well. The survival bit, that obviously needs to be. If you made this game as hard as Long Dark, then I'd be deleting that one. Because you don't get anybody, do you? You don't get anybody like if you go on Twitch, what's he doing? And what's plays the Long Dark? You don't get any of the like this person survived for this amount of day, you know, or gone this far, and it's amazing that they've done that. It's not even a thing in this game. You can go anywhere you want in this game with ease. You could do it now with most ships. Difficulty. That's the second wave, I think. Wow. So hubs, obviously, that's going to happen, isn't it? Traveling between galaxies, that's the top one. Other the galaxies arranged like the galactic map, literally a galactic map. So you start on Euclid, it's on the outside, and then you go into the middle. That's where everything gets to do the crazy, where everything goes crazy. The more you go to the centre of a galaxy, and then the centre of a universe. Your ship burns up when you just it starts exploding because the gravity's funny, or there's something in there that you don't know anything about. The controller is filthy. Look at that bit there. You can't see it, but I'm not even going to touch it. I did clean the other day. I've got a nice I've said that, haven't I? I've got a nice space there to put the laptop on. All my DVDs are over there, apart from some up here. Quite organised. I did that and then I can't use the PC. I was going to use it today because I'm going in at 11. I thought, oh, that's good. I can use the laptop. Now I'm coming back. the squid has come straight away. First wave. What is it? 17 and 5. Yeah, he said I'm going to work at 11. And I was like, oh, I can use the laptop. I'll come back at 3. So he'll be back in a second. Can't you just use your iPod? Didn't say that. The voice of the moon. Let's just buy another squid. How many squids can you have? That's what I should do. I'll just find 6 of the same ship. 50, 56. I don't even know what the thing was now. I'll pause it. Can I pause it in here? Hold on. Because I don't. What if the other one drops behind me? Oh, I've got my things on the wrong one. I need to move it to a place where I can just keep looking at it. Pictures, and then pictures. Screenshots. It's the one that looks like it's not this one. October. I can look at the date, I suppose. Oh no, they're not in date order. Are they? They are in date order, but they're for some reason this one's at the bottom. Here we go. You're going down, Steve. Not on this one, but you will be. I'm going to get fooled again. Oh my god. Douglas is here. Beatles Eternally's here. Thunders, he changed his name back. That's me the other day. Looking at the wrong bloody thing. 40, nowhere near. 30, no, nowhere near. Not even close. Not even close. I'll be alright with the stats maybe. If I didn't get the 20, and the stats were better, I'd obviously get rid of it for that one. But it's not a 20 anyway, so... What was that one? 17 and 5. It's not bad, is it? It's alright, but... I don't think you can get the stats anyway. Look at it. Bugger off. That's 3 now. Oh, how many hours? 2.5? A half? So I'm gonna reload because of that. They've come first wave. Don't get that right. Didn't get that at the Bradford at Bingley. Who's the most famous person that anyone's met? The most famous person I've met. I'd say famous, not the most, like, famous to me, but the most famous person I've met is Ewan McGregor. When I used to work at Halfords, he came in to change the battery in his key fob. Memory services down the M4. Just, oh, can you change that for me? I did. And he was with John Sims. Do you know John? Is it John Sim or John Sims? He was in Life on Mars and stuff in England mostly. I don't know if he's been in any movies. Yeah, I know famous people. Well, I've met famous people. Who's that? Oh, I don't know. That's obviously famous, but I don't know. I've not seen Star Trek. It's weird, I've not seen Star Trek. My dad used to watch Star Trek when it was like on... I've said that before, haven't I? Used to have like the free we have got free... We never had Sky then because we'd moved, so we never had the Sky or any sort of cable stuff. So he was watching the Freeview channels, and it was one of the Star Treks was on. He used to watch it, and then they changed the channel to like a challenge, and this was all game shows. What you do know me kind of... Ah, yeah. Sword's the most famous person I know. I know Sword's name. Idiot. He's got his PayPal account, unless it's a fake name. Like my Ashen Todd. Unsubscribing, he doesn't watch Star Trek. It's not that I don't like Star Trek, it's just a lot of Star Trek. I know, actually, I watched Enterprise. I watched a bit of Enterprise, because Scott Bakula rhymes with Dracula, so I know his name. Is he as famous for Star Trek as he is for Quantum Leap? Debate. Can't be. Quantum Leap's better than Star Trek. Unsubscribed double. He subscribed again when I said I watched Enterprise, and he put it back on again. He took it off again when I said Quantum Leap was better. It is. It's pretty good. It's one of my top TV programs. So I'm going to say it's better than Star Trek because I haven't seen Star Trek, you know. I won't be making stuff up. I can't just say it for views. If I say I like Star Trek, will you give me more money? Yeah. John Sim. That was Ewan McGregor. He was with John Sim, actually. Sims. Is it John Sims? I think it's John Sims. Sorry, John, if you're a No Man's Sky fan who's lurking and hasn't said anything. You're rich. Imagine if he went back, he looked through the thing, and it just had all these thumbs down on everything. I did watch Enterprise, but that was one that was like on. You know, it was after it come out because we couldn't have watched it because we never had the channels. But and obviously you couldn't, even then you couldn't tape stuff. You know, you couldn't record stuff. You had to video it I think even then, it probably wasn't. It probably wasn't when people had TiVo and Sky Plus, but we didn't have that stuff. We just had no regular Sky or just a video recorder. So if you wanted to watch something, you had to set it. I'm not that old, am I? Gabrielle thought I looked young. She said, "How long have you been together?" I goes, 13 years. And she went, "You don't look..." I knew she'd say, "You don't look young, old enough." It's not 13. It will be 13, but it's not actually 13. I've panicked. It will be. It's into the 13. It can't. Yeah, I remember it was 99. I bought my first video recorder. Video recorder. From a job. That same job I was talking about. I've still got tapes up there, actually. Look. Look. Actual VCRs in their cellophane still. Remember those? Shit. And I've got a helicopter up there that I don't use. I can't fly because the cats would kill it. Or wait, kill the cats. Shit, hold on a second. I paused it. Please don't have landed. And when I was talking about old tech. Oh, that ship's come back. See? That looks a bit like it's going around in circles. Alright, now I've got dust all over my bloody controller. That's how long that's been up there. Actual sealed. 240 minute tapes. That's a lot, isn't it? Put that on slow play. Oh my god. What dust? What kind of dust is it? It's like the chalk they use when you're doing like wrestling. Not wrestling. Don't use chalk in wrestling. What's the... You do lifting. I'm thinking of like... Oh, it's on the other bloody one now. Oh, doesn't matter. If my hand slips when a squid comes, it's because of that. Not weightlifting. That was it. The chalk they use. Oh my god. It's everywhere. It's not fair now. Look at that. Oh my god. What kind of dust? It's off. Look at that. It's made it even worse now. Where's that come from? Oh my god. If I actually hoovered better than I did, it wouldn't be all over the place. We got a Dyson, so you can hoover. It's a good hoover. Right, is this mic in the right place now? Yes. That is slipping still, though. The whole point of that dust is not to... You just don't drop the dumbbells and kill yourself. Dumbbells? They're them. You go... That'll rain again. Who's that? Hold on. Squeak mic fund. Oh, that's Pete's back. Mr. Cola. I like Mr. Cola, but, you know. You can't be... You just can't be saying the same name every time. Oh. I've got a big long USB extension coming later, hopefully. So I can plug the, that... What's it called? Analog converter. Digital to analog. It says it on it. I'm reading it. But it's got a really long optic lead that goes from the telly around the ear. So I can put it behind my ear and plug in the headphones and have the headphones come in from the back, not from the behind. So I don't get them tangled up in this, and it's a pain in the arse, isn't it? Obviously bring back Quantum Leap, but I think Dean Stockwell's a bit too old now, and he can't replace Al with anyone else. Be criminal. They do stem cell research and get Michael J. Fox fixed. That's not going to happen, is it? There's one, another squid again. Yes. Everyone's back. Where is it? Come on, Squiddy. Where are you landing? First wave squids. Hashtag first wave squids. I've got it twice now in like... Is that 2 and 3? I was speaking for the last one. Look, where is he? You gonna land? That's... Oh, he's not landing. Land. There's loads of space to land. There's 2 here. Where is he? Oh, maybe he'll land there, look, because that's where he landed the first time when I first ever saw it. He's still circling. I'm going to check first. He's an 18 and 5. Here he comes. Where are you going to go? Oh, he's going over there. Is he? Where's he going? Oh, yeah. I do love the profile of the squid. It's just... That's what I mean. If there were ships with different parts just randomly stuck on like that, think of the different... What are your stats, matey? No, that's the wrong game. Jumping up. 43. No. It's not going to happen, is it? Because it's not a... Actually, the stats can be the same, can't they? 43, that's not bad. 50, none of them are good. How did he get 64 though? Jesus. Does 20 mean anything? Do the slots make any difference to the power of it? Or is that just... You'd assume it would be. On the evidence. There you go. Raining again. Oh, I'm unloading on one. What my favourite TV programmes are. Quantum Leap, there's one of them. What else? What have we got? Cosmos. With Carl Sagan, yeah. That's a good one. Any of the Ricky Gervaises, I think. What else? Red Dwarf, obviously. Spaced. Yeah. Alan Park, yeah, God, there's loads. Wish I had started now. We go through every TV programme I know. And Cassie would have worked on one. It's a fact. We got to work it out. If she's lying, I don't want to know. It's much more interesting, isn't it? Yeah. That's better. That one still can't get any cleaner. Go on, first wave once again. That one was the other one, first wave. The weather seems to be changing quickly. I can't see anything. Here we go. What's that? That's not one. You can tell, can't you? I still like the look of some of them. Is that it? If you can't spot a squid without zooming in, you need to go to Specsavers. Really. I've never seen the ones with, like, the 3 prongs. I've seen it, like... I've never seen one, find one, ever. To the point where I think, have I dreamt it? Maybe they're in other galaxies. My shoulders are disappearing, that again. It's too sunny. That's not going to come, is it now? Wait, I suppose I'll wait until it rains again, obviously. Look, this is still silly now. Got dust. Oh, that's where it's coming from. Covered in it. Mr. Squid, Mr. Squid, Mr. Squid. Mr. Squid is going to be too loud now, I bet you. I want to be able to do my whispering without all the music bloody jumping in. So I haven't looked for Bob today. That's that one back again. B. If I find an S of that, I might be selling something. One of the oh no, that's not this save, is it? This is the second. Oh no, it's raining. Come on. So we've had 2 already in like been an hour and a half now. Jesus, is it 2 o'clock? Well, it wasn't exactly 2 o'clock though, was it? That's the noise you get when you're dying in the long dark. I nearly died on the last one I did. I was getting to the house and there was a wolf after me. And it was doing all that. But I managed to sneak in. I remember about an hour and a quarter I was doing silly things with my eyes on the loading screen. It's like if I'd come on earlier, it would have been a better atmosphere. Oh, no, you're not one. Disappointing. This one, painfully hot rain. It's not though, is it? Because you've got a suit on. It's never painful. See, if you have to take your suit off, that's why it says painfully hot rain. Confirmed. Confirmed food update. Eating wolves and rabbits. Not bears, that's not what happened. It was on. I wonder how long it takes Saul to find this one with on his save. You should go here. I'll give you the coordinates and see how long it takes you. Have a battle. A day later. Oh, no, it might not be a later, is it? It's Monday. Although you have been on quite a bit, so I don't presume, as you say, but not in that voice. What's that noise? Sounds like someone pulled a chair, like. Itchy in your ear now. What loads fast? This loading screen or the first one? You'd assume it'd be this one. Because it hasn't got to render all the bloody start system bit. I'd prefer it if you could just have the other one. Choose which one you wanted. Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? There's one. That's not one. Oh, I forgot what that was then. You can sometimes you can't spot them from a distance. I peeled off the things on the McDonald's thing yesterday, and I left them on the top of the glove box. I don't know if I won anything. You've won a PC, and I've thrown it away. You fool. Oh, that's really itching now. The ones that make you go. I can hear Hoover downstairs and my Hoover up here. My shoulders have disappeared completely. I might have to change the thing again in a minute. It's an energy saving light bulb, so it does take a bit of time to warm up. Oh, stop making it worse. What's that? Go on, rain then. Maybe it's not going to rain. Ooh, second wave somehow. Yeah, I got that bit bloody great big. I bought this thing. It's like ridiculously huge green screen, like a curtain, and I put it out of the box. And I thought, oops, this is a bit big. And I thought, oh, I can just chop a bit off the end and just wear it around my neck, like Holly. Just be like a floating head. Oh, it's a t-shirt, isn't it? It's got greeny kind of t-shirt. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's bad, is it? Once you turn that chroma key to a certain point, I'm not going to do it now because it's loading, but I will do. And I put it up so there's a window here, and it goes round to the back where the green screen is, and where the curve goes round, it just didn't. The shadows of the curtain were too strong. You couldn't. The tech couldn't take it out. So to think about it. The only reason I've really done it is so I can put it up here on top of the tablet, so I can look at the chat when the chat's chatting. It's waiting it. Yeah, I think the first thing before the PC, because I've got to get it at, I can't not have it. So it's build up slowly from the camera to the PC. I've got a load of stuff for it. The amount of stuff. Little keyboards, little foot pedals. I've got 200 meters of wire for various audio connections. What's that one? Could have built a PC on the money I spent on the wires, idiot. When you had the money, you should have done it. Not buying 2-meter long USB extensions that are coming in a minute probably. Actually, it won't come today because it's not by Amazon. Amazon are ridiculous in their speed now. I just don't know how they can afford it. Even the free deliveries now are just like next day. Not the free Prime delivery, just the free because you spent over a certain amount of money. Free. Sent it by Royal Mail, you'll get it next week. They go out of business because of Amazon. No, I don't think this one's coming. Yeah, how many have I got now? 2? Was it 2 or 3? I've lost count now. I think it says 2 still. So I've had 4 overall. Oh, things are coming. That isn't any of them. That was the second wave. My ear is lower than the other. Probably. Speaking too loud now. Probably ain't bloody hear me after all that. You can buy fluorescent green turtlenecks. I wonder if that's like a whoever make these have a range. RSMR, yeah. Not an hour. How long it takes to go downstairs? I can't hear nothing now. It creeps me out. The soundproof room fund, I like that. It'd be airproof, probably I would kill myself. I can hear something, make it more airtight. What's that? That's a shuttle. No, you're not coming, is it, on that one? They were really quick then as well. I imagine if they stopped the first wave and loading in when you load in, and it was just all the ships in the system were plotted already by maths, so you didn't just load in, they were going somewhere. You'd have to find them then. There'd be a system to find them then, it'd be fun. Apparently he's not gone downstairs. 19, eh? Bally's business. When I find it, I'm just going to call it game mode, obviously. You're not coming, are you? The detail of that, though. I imagine that looks amazing on PC. Dude, there's like 3 different colours, or 4 if you count the black and one, 5 if you count the metally bit. Amazing. What are you? The same ship. There's like a trick, like they're coming to attack. I've been invaded. That'll be the second wave. Not doing too badly though. Found 4 in like these 2 streams, so might not carry on forever. Remus, hello Remus. I've seen you for a bit. I was thinking about it the other day. I think Remus, actually I see Remus, he's playing all the time. We are finding Steve's squid. We haven't found it. We found it 4 times, but it's not been the right slots. One was the right slots, but the stats were rubbish. That hyperdrive was embarrassing. Quiet all of a sudden. I don't like it. Only if I know no one's here, and that's brilliant. That's not epic. That's not epic. Fortnite is. Did he just go through there? I'd rather that than smash into it, but though. That's the first one gone. What's up? So that was my phone message. What's up? Back when it was a thing. No, I can't hear anything over the PlayStation. Oh yeah, you've got 5 now, haven't you? Upgraded. What's that ship? Okay. The old profile of those ships are a bit odd. He hasn't been here for ages, KJ. Where are you, KJ? I summon you. Just imagine that then. I'm here. Da-da. Oh, what's that in distance? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a starship. One just went down, and then there he is. No, it's raining. Gone too far. That's my indicator of when to stop. Oh, I got a like from game mode, I bet you. No, it's obviously the demonised. Only a like demonised. No retweet. I did a very important retweet the other day about suicide hotlines. Someone was doing it. They said retweet this, and I thought, yes, you should retweet this. This is the kind of thing you should retweet. Don't retweet some old woman getting kicked in the head on a train. Yeah, but she's usually here. She has been here. Look who's here. It's only Game of Mike. His clappy hands. Or is that a waving hand? Yeah. Anyway, Mike was one of the what's the people? Heroes. On Friday. I was watching him for about 5 minutes playing that, whatever it was. I can't remember what it was now. You sound like you're having far too much fun. Was it like an Elder Scrolls? I can't remember. Anyway, I've changed the sound today, so hopefully you can hear me, even when I'm whispering. I should never have changed it in the first place. Well, I've moved the gain up a bit, and then I've lowered the sound of the music to, like, what is it now? This is my settings, 7 and 7. I suppose you can hear nothing but me. Yeah, the other day though, I listened to it back and it was disappointing. That's a cat. You can hear her. Ling, shut up. She got very, like, loud the last couple of weeks. She was when she was little. She was like mad, and then she got ill one day, eating too much food, and then she for years she was very quiet, but now she's gone mad again. Maybe you don't make enough, if you make less noise, it goes away. Anyway, we've had two squids today. Doors all slamming now because the window's open. Another reason to hate the summer. Hold on. I saw a shadow and then it disappeared. You're not coming. You were second wave-ish. It's more like there's one wave and then there's a half a wave and then like that now. And then it goes raining and I load it back up again. Yeah, because the whole week I turned the game down a couple of notches through the PlayStation. Because the only time you've heard me is when I had the OBS last week, didn't I? So that was alright, I could just turn everything off. I didn't have any sound on the game, did I? For most of it, didn't even realise it was off. As soon as you plug your headphones in, it goes through to your ears and it takes up from the HDMI. So when it's plugged into the capture thing, only I can hear it. So when I took it out, why do I need to hear me swimming in one line for 20 hours or whatever it is left? That's why I'm doing this. Because I go mad. Whose idea was it to walk around a planet? Oh, game mode. Game mode again. He gets bloody nice planets to walk around. I get a bloody one that's just water and I have to swim without any oxygen, so I have to swim on top. Where are they coming from? Come on. Yeah, they got rid of waves and just had you had to. What's that? Is that? Oh. I thought it was one of those sort of exotic ones with the ball, the little ones, but it wasn't. They tricked me. Exotics, obviously best looking, then explorers, especially the ones with those curvy wings. Is any on this in this system like that? I don't know what system it was in. I think it was the PermaDEAD system, wasn't it? I'm obsessed with just thinking, take these parts out. Look at that moving. Look at that. I've never noticed that before. And that one's moving. Just take the little parts out. Let us just stick them in different places. I know this has been created so it wouldn't look as good, but if you had a system where you could just interlock pieces, you could make it look as good. You could probably really refine it down so it looked like it was one chip always and someone created it, because you did. Look at that moving. And then this is only on those things there. Kind of thing like Little Big Planet-ish, where you've got all the different pieces and you can just put them together. Then you have to find the pieces. That's the one. The search for stuff in this game is like the game. Don't give me like salvage tech to buy this stuff with, unless the salvage tech is like in a really good dungeon somewhere. I'd have that. If there's no risk, then what's the point? Like long dark. If you could just walk around in the snow, then what would be the point of that? That would just be me and this. Oh, it's raining again. Reload. I should set it so it reloads on its own. My slippers are just falling apart. Ridiculous. Look at them. A good 2 years old now, though. It's not bad. Or 1 year. Was it last Christmas? Christmas before that. See, I've got to get this mic in the right place. Because if I'm up here, it's the wrong place. A spot. looks like a spot. It's not. It's just hair. I'll be glad when I don't have to look at my face, because then I won't pick up on that. Well, actually, it might be useful some days. Game mode has just released a video. 1 hour of Skyrim ambient music. I mean, what's that about? Oh yeah, he's doing that new channel thing, isn't he? It's unusual, that one. To release some music from different things. Is he going to get copyright strike though? Like I did with, not striked, but I got warned with the music in Long Dark. The theme tune. But then I just go straight into survival now, so that music it doesn't even play. Oh shit, I'm about to be landed on. Can I just stand there then? Could I have just stood there? What would have happened? I'd have to investigate that one. There's that hauler again. It looks like a fighter from an old Japanese scroller, this one. Those engines, see. Stop getting sidetracked by the wrong ship. Fucking hell. Close the doors or keep them open. Oh look, it's a 48 and 8. It's not an S. That's the wrong button again. Yeah, I left that one because I've got 100 odd subscribers. It doesn't matter to me. I did get one for Apex, but at the end, they realised it was stupid and they took it off themselves and they're doing about it. Oh, I love it. I already got one though. Is it raining yet? I like the way they say don't worry when you get one in the email, because I did worry the first time. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to get sued. I did do one for No Man's Sky, based around that Stephen Colbert interview, but it was literally outright blocked. I couldn't use it at all. I couldn't even post, there was no chance of publishing it. And then I had some from Game Informer that they asked me to take down because they didn't want to strike me. And literally, some of those were just actually just straight copies reposted, so they were alright. There was one where I did commentary over it, so it was alright in the end. I left that one. Jack Frags. Playing games I can't remember. Yeah, Ace Combat. Depending on how, if you were a bigger channel and you were monetized and you were like, no, I'm refuting this one because people liked it. But when you're like hundreds, or even 600, might as well not even either bother or just let the things go. If it's a strike, obviously don't. But these were just like, there's been copyright music thing. I was like, leave that one. That's what I mean. Screw that. They're the ones. Well, it's not them. It's not those. It's the algorithm that does it. I think if you did appeal, maybe you'd probably be all right. If it's just music, but if it's the game in general and it's them, then give up. I've never had one of those, so I don't know. It's always the music. That's the thing about Twitch. If you go on Twitch and the music's on, it just cuts it out automatically later when they repost it. So you could sit there listening to music with everyone when it's live, fine. But when it actually gets uploaded, they go, nope. And they just take the music off. What I want to know about Twitch is, can you have another track? If you could have another track and play the music through that track, when they delete the sound, you don't get muted. I don't know if they do that, or they should do that. It's a better idea. I don't know if they do tracks. Bloody multi-tracking your bloody streams. it might cut. It would be a bit more. It wouldn't be that much more bandwidth. It'd be same sound, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Are you the second wave or the first wave? Yeah. Exactly. What one did I have? I had a video I had where I... Oh, the one where I did the Christmas one, where I did the Home Alone thing. The actual music, they never like warned me. They just said, we're going to share it. I don't know how many people watched it. 20 odd, 50 odd, whatever it was. So if they got any money, if there were any adverts, he can have it. John Williams. He can gladly have my advertising money. About our one, all our one. No. See, the thing is, if you're doing an online, did he just stand up then? Oh no, it's because he's there. I was really confused. If they're going to do an online sort of thing, then they can't have this like loading of ships, surely, because people would just go there. I don't know what kind of MMO-esque sort of stuff they're doing. It might not be that recognisable to other ones. Ship parts, customization, they're the ones. If you had those, then you could sustain the game longer, I think. Why is this shoulder disappearing? Because it's darker than that one. Weird. Oh my god, that was awful. My whole nose just... First wave, come on. We've got ages left yet. What time did I come on the other day? To have done 2 hours. Oh no, I went up 5, didn't I? I won't be doing that now. Because I'm up, I'm ready. What are you doing, ship? Why did I do that spinny thing? It's like when a cat sits down. How's your kittens doing, Sword? Sword had kittens yesterday. Funny. At least you don't go and kill them like some people would. Oh, I can't afford them. Let's go and throw them in the river. Kind of evil. Yeah, probably someone on Twitter is doing that now and filming it, and then people will be retweeting it. It's getting on my nerves. Oh shit! It's wound me up the last week when you've had 2 videos that have shown awful stuff. People retweet them, thinking they're being like, "Look at this." I don't want to see it. Tell me about it. Don't show me it. People do that though, put cats in bags, don't they, and just like lock them in a river somewhere. I mean, why? If you're going to have cats walking about, which a lot of people do obviously, but at least have them spayed, you know. If you're not going to take the responsibility of that one. Hey, anyway, so did that ship just go through me? I jumped and the ship went through me. Clip that. Not on this channel. I swear it went through me. Yeah, it sort of does it right. You know, you're gonna have kittens. You're gonna have to give them to other people. Get them on, sell them for a little bit. What we want to do is find a pedigree cat somewhere. And say, go on, look at him over there. I want some. You need a certificate though, wouldn't you? Of authenticity. Our cats are pedigrees. We never got the certificate though in the end. Don't know why. That's why I don't open doors. Or when the door slams, I'm like, ah! You're gonna hear it. A tail's gonna get, you know, at least a tail's gonna get caught. Oh, it's in there. It's alright, it's Pete. He's alright. There's a dead fly on my curtain. It's not going anywhere. How did you die in that position, you idiot? Just rest here. He thought. God, this would take a long time. There we go. What was that noise? It's like someone sneezed and coughed at the same time. What's he doing? Oh, there's that hauler. The yellowy one. C, no. No. That's not. I'll wait until that next wave. What's this one? 47. What about you? 46. What was that one? An A. Where we're looking? Oh, it was. Haulers are easy to scan than any other ship until they start actually landing. Is that it? Yeah, that would have been it, wouldn't it? That was quite quick, that one. Usually they wait a minute to spawn the next slot in. Oh, I missed that then. I missed his game. Mike's little avatar's the same sort of colour as Sword. Yeah, I didn't even know he was pregnant actually. You know, inside of my ears, like annoying me now. God, if I'd put headphones on, I'd probably fall off. Come on, load. I've had it twice. I'm due another one, aren't I? So, must be. See, both of them first wave. Here we go, there's something over there. Doing the loop for no reason. That's 3 of them. Nah. I don't think there's any other exotics in this system. If there is, I've never seen it. Be the most rare one. I'm reloading that one because there's not too many ships about. If they don't all land quickly and then get off again, wasting time. My shoulders like Marty McFly. And he's playing the guitar, he's fading out. Stronger bulb, be back again. 11 watts though for a green screen. I can't be going above that one. I think if I have a PC there with stuff on it, count it. You know, I'm not going to be using too much electric. Unless it goes really, really well, then it doesn't matter, does it? Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Seriously, wait. What's that? What's the one behind it? Nothing. Here we go. No more squids. What about from this side? Oh, there, that's all of them, isn't it? I'll get there before they even land now. If there's like 6 of them, say 7. Where did I put that box set of The Matrix? I put a massive box set, like 11 discs. I barely even remember The Matrix. So that would have been a good watch, wouldn't it? Isn't that 11 discs? Every single, like, making of, probably. I think it's there, it's behind that bag down there. It cost me, like, about £5 that as well. 11 disc box set, rare. Those people on Amazon didn't know what they were selling. It's got a little code on it as well. Number. Like this one up here, hold on. This alien one's got a code on it, yeah. Alien Quadrilogy. This is the 55,000 rare. Squeaky Mike's Fund. Squeaky Mike's. Squeaky Mike, Squeaky Fund. Look at that, they've all come already. Oh, I wonder if you can get 2 squids at the same time. Nah, it'd be the same one, wouldn't it? You can, well, I don't know, you can get some that are the same. Can't you? Yeah, I'm not doing it now. I should have done that yesterday when I bought that bloody extension cord thing. Because this one's the metal one, you get it all in all the little sets, but the one that holds the tablet on, is like a plastic one, so it doesn't squeak. And this one will probably just wear away until it, you know, falls apart. The arm bit's alright. It's just this bit down here. Get something in there. Squeaky Mike. Yeah, probably is a Squeaky Mike. Come on, give me that profile. If you know play at all. No. No. All come over the same hill. No, maybe there's one behind me. That's it. All come from the same place instantly. And then I can reload. No. Well, I don't think it's going to be anything else. They might as well have a system where leave your PlayStation on, we'll give you to it in the end. I could charge my Vita up, have it like remote play, just sitting there, like watching the telly, like that, reload all night as I'm streaming. I don't think you can do both at the same time. Bloody biggest mistake ever, that Vita. I like it, but I bought it for remote play. And realistically, you need to be sitting here with it directly connected through the Wi-Fi to the PlayStation for it to work well. Unless you're playing like chess or something, there's no point. The games on it, like Metal Gear Solid and stuff. The Uncharted game. What's that? The games on it are good, but Little Big Planet as well. Was there a Little Big Planet? Vita? Or was it just the... Yeah, there was, yeah. There was one for the PSP, but that wasn't that good. And I only bought it for that reason, so I do second screen for like games, but I just stopped doing it eventually. Even Dreams, I think now, that'll be something I'd get obviously, but I don't think I'll be very good at it. Nope, that was it. That's your lot. Not for the stream, it made me sound like I was going then. For that wave, that's your lot. God, just a little bit tired from last night. It's more this morning actually. I was very dehydrated. Come on, load up please. Will this solid state hard drive make this load faster? Because it loads like... must do assets. Assets are assets, they're not created, are they? That's probably why they've done that, because the game would be... you need to optimise it amazingly to get everything generated. Is that it? Oh, this one's behind me. It's almost like there's a clown outside beeping a little squeaky horn. It's like... Is that it? There must be another one lurking somewhere. No, that was it. When there's another one there. No. You'd think that the game would know that I was in the same place, and not to, you know, have to reload everything there. Just reset stuff. It shows an actual bar that said percentage of what is loading, just so we'd know. Though it doesn't look as stylish, does it? Oh, what's that? It's doing a loop-a-loop and weird thing. Give it a quick. Where's he going? You got a specific parking spot, have you? There's another one that's behind that then. Yeah. No. Nope. Find that sat nav. We had a sat nav, a Garmin sat nav, it disappeared completely. And now we're using a TomTom that's 61 months out of date. And we haven't got anything to update it with. I suppose no, our phone would be alright now. God, my health's been good the whole time. There's not been a drop. YouTube's woke up. Oh, look, the light is on my shoulder is obviously gone better now. Come on. Where are you coming from? Ha ha ha. These do that loop-the-loop thing. Odd, and the other one's just gone down there. That's not any of them. Obviously. That's the different one. That's the other one. No. It's gone a bit downhill now, isn't it? Two in like quite quick. Well, actually, two were. Actually, no, I found three because there was one at the beginning-ish, and then I found two in like three. So it was three, I think. Maybe the games say nope. You've had your two there. You've got to wait ages. I'm asleep. My eyes aren't even closed. Oh, come on, this is going to take a little longer. This is loading up the assets for the ship, that's why. It's saying this ship's coming now. Right, there's something coming over there. There's one that dipped down below that tree. That's like two ballers right next to each other. And that hauler. No. It's the other one though. What you on? See. They're landing right next to each other. B. There's another one coming. B. No. Happen to each night, really. As advised. I'll destroy everything while I do it. Happy's Tavern of Tingles. This is a biscuit wrapper being tingled. Oh yeah, Fusion had his save corrupted the other day. It was a sad moment, but he's restarted, so it would be reborn. Anyway, thanks for coming, mate, and I'll see you tomorrow. What's that ship doing? See you tomorrow where it's be all cold and miserable and somewhere else. Doesn't have superheated rain. What's going on with it then? Why is it suddenly... If you uninstalled it and put it back in again, if you defragged your PlayStation, it'd be a file somewhere that's gone funny. Look at that detail there. I actually do wish that ships had damage model. Yeah. Maybe it's that. Maybe you need to go in and, like, what's it called on here? Not defrag. Their equivalent. Clean the database. Only do that one. I told someone once on Amazon about redoing the database on the PlayStation. They went and reset the whole PlayStation and cleaned everything out. Would have done the job, but you don't want to delete everything. Rebuilding the database, that's the one. That's that defragment. This one, just don't know. Sometimes it used to work when I played Fallout 3 on the PlayStation 3. That used to go for funny for a while, and then you do that and it get a bit of performance back. That's a bit weird. Oh, it's raining. I've been near that one. Anyway, have good luck. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I checked that about the sound levels. I'm thinking, are they like per se, but they're not. Because I was wondering why the last stream was just like really odd. The sound, I don't know what this one sounds like. It could be worse. But anyway, I'm going to eat my biscuits. If it turns off, it does turn off. It went to blink and then it stopped it immediately after. What's going on with that screen just then? I don't think anyone's here anymore. I think they've all gone. Oh, yeah, it's R4. Keep forgetting there's a time, innit? Wait until next week. We get people coming early though, so I haven't been in earlier. No. No. I'll have to change it now. I'm going to find Bob. Actually, no, save it. Change up a bit. How's that near me? I must have waited a long time early then. For it to be 12. It's only 9 at the moment. See, I don't know where he is now. Way too far. There he is. Bob. I thought you could get away from me, he hasn't. It's raining, Bob. But will you still dance? Maybe he's just dancing. Bob! Why are you walking away from me, Bob? You still got it, Bob? Are you still dancing? Yes, you used to do that. That's how I used to do it. I'm gonna get shot at and everything, but do your dancing. Come on, Bob. Show me. wasn't raining when I saved it. Ah. That's odd, that. 9. It wasn't 10. It was because it was 9 when I was walking up there. It can't have been. What's going on there? It's like 9 quarters to 10. How fast does the clock go? Maybe. When I reload it, I'll see. Can't quite go that fast though, could I? Wonder what announcement's going to be made this week. Although I'm not going to get an answer back. What will be the next one? Online. Don't know what the next one could be. Space. The animals update. Well, that's weird that it's saved there, but it was 9 something earlier when I was walking up there. I'm just going to wait now. Actually wait. Hands. Maybe they just took the animation off that kind of blob dancing. Maybe it's just that. Should clear up so I can save it. Maybe I should just give it. I should give it 2 waves and then reloaded. God, this carrying on. Usually you get a short storm and then back to nice weather. Way. I saw my own squid again. It's bound to happen at some point. I'll save it. At least I'm closer to it not being raining. Wow, everyone just went. Maybe they don't like people sitting around doing this. Could find another pad to land on or something. Oh. Sci-fi guy Henry. There was squid among you. Cause so last laugh. Hamura. Hamura. A pad, what's it called? Timber. Timber, no mattress. Oh, it's gone. Anyway, the weather's gone nice. It's like the day. Still. weird effect that makes. What's it taking? Come on. Drum roll, put it on. Hola. Is that it? Oh, God, I thought it was it then. It's weird how it goes orange in the sun. It's not that purple though, does it? There's a lot, actually, there's a lot of things that aren't on there. Oh yeah, it doesn't. The end bits don't come out. Or do they come out when you're flying? Oh yeah. I've never seen it. That's what that purple bit is then, but you can't ever see it. Let's take a picture maybe. So the engine comes out and I think goes. I suppose it would look way too massive on the landing pad if it's out. Just gonna sleep on the mic just like that. 8 hours. Woke up with a squid ship next to you. Four, 5, 6. Six. God, it's gone away now, isn't it? Tell you what, I think that could support my weight. Maybe not. It'd probably move and I'd headbutt bloody knee or something. Slouching, that's what's doing it. Feels longer this one. Yeah, maybe if it goes on longer, I should wait longer. Could be out there. There's 7 then. 8. So maybe there's 8 then. Oh, this front feet of that ship look like little squiddy tentacles. Oh, cool. A film called Frequency. I went to check if it's on Netflix. There's a series of it. 2006 and 16. It's been stopped then, obviously. Let's see, watch it. No, what did I just click on? I accidentally clicked on something. That's not popped up though, so I haven't done it. Squid, come on. Everyone's gone. You're not going to bring him back because they're not going to see it, but... That's right. It's just time difference. Everyone's obviously when people do something at R5 when they leave, they're gonna do R4 now because the clocks. So next week it'll be better. No. Oh, come on, I've had 3 today, I think. From what I remember. Come on. It cannot continue forever. The birds are tweeting outside somewhere. Feels like it's above me. A nest on the roof. And that's a cuckoo. What? No, not cuckoo. Bloody pigeon. There'd be a cuckoo here. Oh, yay, Cassie, hello. Thank God. It went a bit. Everyone sort of disappeared. As did the squid. Oh, it's a wood pigeon. Can you actually hear that? Well, then the sound's done alright today then. They changed it. Come on, is there one coming? Oh, that's 6, that's 5. I count to about 8 and then I reload. 6, 7. Oh, that'll be it, won't it? That's a seagull or a gull. They're not called seagulls, they're just gulls. They just happen to be around the sea because people are dropping their chips. Oh God. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. What's a cuckoo do? Cuckoo. Ooh. What's a pigeon do? Oh, yeah, probably. They don't do the cook bit. As Pete said when he was younger, piggyons. He didn't know how to pronounce it, piggyons. Yeah, I changed my sound settings back to where I had it originally the other week. Because when I listened back on Friday, it was just like I was like over here somewhere like that. Like speaking, but you couldn't really hear anything. It was drowned out by all the music and that. Good eating on a pigeon. I never thought about eating a pigeon. There's a lot of them as well, aren't there? That's why they disappear. You never see dead pigeons, do you? Around Trafalgar Square. Where do they all go? So the tramps eat them. Tramps wouldn't eat a pigeon. They're too busy making 600 quid a day. Some, the professional ones. What's that? Oh, because of the paper trail in front of it. Bloody hell. So 56 then. No, 50 whatever. 54. 50. Yeah, 54. Why pairs of pigeons? Do they always pair up? They're like penguins. What's that? Oh, weird shape. That's a different. Was that a different ship? That one I've seen before. No. Roof rabbits. They never get pigeons. Should be pigeons in the long dark. I don't think you could catch them though. Throwing stones at their heads. No, that's the second wave. Yeah, fusion's not here actually. It's because the clocks have not changed, have they? So it's obviously a different time of day than it usually is. What webcam should I get? Logitech C920. Everyone's going to say that. Halfway there. Oh bloody hell, that was quick. Look at them. It's a swarm. Can you shoot the ships? I'm reloading that one because they all came at exactly the same moment. This is what I want, really. Seems like a bit of a no-brainer, that camera. 2,630 customer reviews, 4.5 stars. That and the blue Yeti. You can buy them in pairs. Cool. I would do that obviously, but one with a tripod. I've got a tripod. I've got that tripod actually. You're talking about stuff no one else can see. A Skoda Yeti. Is that an actual car? I think my granddad had it. Was it a Skoda? No. Was it a Lada? No, he didn't have a Lada. Someone had a Skoda. I think it was my mum's cousin had a Yoda. A Skoda. Before they were like good cars. When it was a joke. There's 2, 3, 4. Then, yeah. There's the other lot. Oh my god, I haven't seen it for ages now. I'm tapping that one. Oh, that's quite old, isn't it? I'm new, I mean. 5 litre. Is that? No, it's not. Don't be stupid. It's 5. Oh, 5 door. Assembly. Don't know what that is. Czech Republic, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Russia, India, and China. China. Ooh. Could be monitoring you. Good cars, those Skodas. In the end, 7 gears, auto. We've got an auto. Can't remember the bloody Lexus. Is it Lexus? No. Toyota, I think. Big car. Oh, what's that? No. See 1, and then the rest just appear. 2, 3, 4. It's like ship spotting or something. I don't know if that's the same one. I don't think it's going to come on this one. It's better to just do the first wave because you know it's there when if it's going to come, it's going to come. It will come eventually, but speed it up. I don't know what car my granddad had when we were in Cornwall, and it was near one of the beaches, and the roads were like dipping, and he ran out of petrol, so we put it into like neutral. We were coasting up and down the so we get to a station, save petrol, ruin the car probably. Phone now, not on there. Come on. Got half hour left. I just don't understand why they do that. What's that one? This 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that? I don't know if I've counted that one. It's definitely. Three, and 4, and 5, and 6. Oh, 7, yeah, that's about right. The clouds. They're bloody chucky or something. Is that what you do? Is that what you produced? The wombles, is that it? Did you remember you were a womble producer? Is that it? Where are the others? That's 4. Three, 6. Six. 5, 7. Oh no, one's left. Oh, there's 2 left. Oh, all 4. Oh, that's 8. No. Oh yeah. TL. Don't know which one's more tedious, going through the water or doing this. At least I know I can get to the end of the water. And I know what's there. I know how to do it. This one's just, please come. What that baller's doing. Why? He didn't do it and you were right next to him. So stupid. Oh, is that it? I think that is. Instantly I know that it's not coming on this one. Sword would have found it by now with his PC. Reload, 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 reload. No, it's not there. Reload is not there. You could probably get a mod to do it before him. What? That's just odd. What obstruction is in the computer that makes the ships just go mad like that? It's that hauler. I am here for the squid, but I do like this hauler. How much have I got? Let's have a look. Forget what ships. Squid. It's a squid. So the fighter, that's not going anywhere. Yeah, see, none of those. That's not going anywhere. One of these could. One of them's, I think, got a better hyperdrive though. Mad, isn't it? We were saying earlier about having it where it's just you have to do something to get ship parts and stuff like that. Which they could have it. We could have a mission where you find the whole ship. Because then everyone will just be turning up to play this one mission. Like one off it should be. I always like this ship, but they're rubbish. They're never good. They're never put any point having them. See, that's not. That would be it. PlayStation kicking off as well. It's saying reload. I'm amazed that I found that red fighter that time without doing it. As he did wait, literally sat there waiting. Did I reload? I can't remember now. Maybe there was a lot of people here and we could speak and then didn't have to keep doing it. Takes your mind off the boredom. I don't want to do a playthrough finding all the best exotics. That's what I should be doing one day. Depends what they do for Beyond. It could be completely different. Them two run up and down stairs now. Are you gonna do your funny things? Nope. Shuttle. What's that? Tree. I can't believe it hasn't been back. The last. It must have been over 2 hours now since the third one came. Run up and down the stairs again. So they're having a fight then. What's she doing now? They were going up and down the landing. It's funny, Ling, the way she walks, it's just like bouncing up and down, basically, every step. God, this is going to be over 8 ships. I think you can tell. If you time it, get scientific about it, till you realise a PlayStation knackered. It's just that. What's that? Order with fins. I don't know where the others are though. Ooh. Oh, an A-class. It's got a broken neck. Examiner. Both a load of rubbish. Probably the worst ship I've ever seen, that one. From what it looks like. Hyperdrive's blocked. No, it isn't, but God, what a waste of time, that one. That could be a thing you could discover if you had like different paint jobs on your ships. Like, yeah, that'd be a good one. As well as the parts. Different parts, different paint jobs. Obviously the technology. What are they doing in there? Wrecking the next room. Should be drinking more water after last night, but he knackered. Health is good, it's been good since the start, hasn't even deviated. Oh, it's on high, so that's pretty good. Not that you need a high bit rate for this. Oh look, he's moved around the same trade platform all day. But it's rendered nice, looks nicer. Where are you coming from? Give me that lovely profile. Ah. You suck. You suck, game. Game mode found it quite quickly. The same day. It's orange. Look at that. They've never been orange before. They haven't actually. It's always been yellow. Where is it? I'm not looking properly. That is top whack, that one. That is hauler extraordinaire. Oh, and the pulse engines are in the wrong place. That is a good ship. That is a good ship. What's it called? Yeah, that one's Last Laugh. And it's orange as well. All is yellow. Matching the S-Class nature. 56% shield. After our sword again, I have to write it down. I'll do it like, well, not tomorrow because he's not, unless I decide to play this tomorrow, but I'm not going to buy it because it's not right. It's not exactly right. That's the point of the other, my other idea for the save. It's a nice one though, isn't it? It's gone now because by the time I get back there it'll be gone anyway. But so I have to see what, I don't know what the other ships are like, so I couldn't do it anyway. I can always come back, I suppose. Always this place. It's got the one ship you want. Yeah, you could do raids, dungeons, raids, sort of thing. You find parts for base building and stroke ships. Or both, maybe some things could go to twice. Bye bye. That'd be good. Or we could buy pieces for really extreme amounts of money, but that won't ever happen. That Where's that gonna come now? I haven't seen that ship before in yellow, in orange at that class. I think that's 59. I think that's just. I'm gonna have to ask sort of different ones. I'll write them down. Oh, I've got about 10 minutes left. Always happens at the end, doesn't it? What are they doing? Mad. Is that one? Ah, it's because it was at a funny angle when it turned. There's about 9 ships here. There's 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. I say 8 then, but that's the end of that one. The orange one's back. That's gonna haunt me now. Which is the one I don't want. That's basically. Oh, it's B now. Is it always orange? Maybe it was always orange. No, because it wasn't. Look, different lighting though. It does look yellow. Exciting. More like that one. An A class. It's one of those ones that just don't work. No. Round and round and round we go. Here we go. Where are you? You're not there, are you? Little lasers. Amazing detail. Oh, there's one landing pad there. 2. get a few more reloads in, I think. Back into the cold for tomorrow. Saying about the cold, no, there's no heating on. It's alright. It's not too bad anymore. Oh, for wings. Oh. .6A. Ooh. What's kind of A does? What kind of hyperdrive does an A have? 44. It's still nowhere near. What's mine? 60. It's not bad. It's just not 64, is it? Examiner. Right. That's it. Oh, I've got hiccups now. What's an A-class shuttle look like? There's no real point, is there? They don't really do anything that other ones can't. Unless they have better stats, obviously. Alright, no wonder everyone disappears. Oh, it's coming in. That one's already here. B. A. A. No. But yeah, I think this one go too far. My eyes will be bleeding or something. Having nightmares just of walking around in a circle. With that circle going. Date today. God, it's not far off actually. Next month, 26, be when Days Gone will be out. So, this month, what, I suppose I can still continue to play this the same. Depends how much time it takes. I can't imagine it would be as much as some other games. Or have a story, or have different difficulty modes. I suppose that takes up time. Look at them. Why are they now? Look, what are you doing? Where's he going? Synchronise that one. Ah, it's all yellow. I'm not sure if it's yellow or orange. This ship looks yellow, doesn't it? But then you go look on the picture. Some of it looks orange. Oh, compared to where it says that's not orange, is it? The lighter shade, maybe. Some people have landed and they think that's orange, and then suddenly you take a picture of it and it looks orange. Mustard. Ugh. I don't really like mustard. Right, this is it. This is the last one. Because I'll get mad. Imagine I play this all week still. Well, no, I wouldn't play. I'd be finished around the planet and I'd be doing other stuff, wouldn't I? But I'd be at the centre by now, I'm sure. If it wasn't for all those other games. Taking their damn time doing a solo mode in Apex Legends. That's what stopped me playing it. There's too many idiots who want to drop like in stupid places and just die instantly. What's the point? I wouldn't do it if I was on my own. I'd be hiding somewhere until the end. That's how the game works. It rewards skill and cowardice, or both. If you want to do both, guaranteed win. It's taken long. This will be an 8-ship first wave. This one. That's how long it's taken. I guarantee it. Are those actually purple? No, because they fade out. Oh yes, shippy ships. There's one over there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's count now. There's a baller. Maybe I'll do one more reload. Because it did take a bit of time, that last one. Ooh, I thought it was that little squat one again. It was red. Every time you go to look at it, little fighters just damage 48 though. I don't know if that was the top. Was that the top? I've forgotten again. I should ask Sword. I just have a screenshot, I think. Well, no, there wasn't a screenshot. There was a chat, and I was going to look back later, and then the chat wasn't there, so I couldn't do it. I'll fix that one. Right, last one, definitely. My fingers making weird green stuff. Bloody regenerating. Come on, come on, come on, before I go mad. If I haven't already. Ali's up to something. Come on then. Beep beep. Meep meep. No. Disappointing. Still. What is it? Oh. What's that one? A baller. And that's not here. What a shame. Oh, it's an S class. It's a top whack S class. Lovely. Nice to finish and have a look at my ship. Look at that. Pete's on the cross train now. He gets Duke. Right. That's it. That was it. Until the next time. Playbacks, don't know what that means. It could be 10 people before I know. Right, so thank you to Sword who was first, then to that fusion, and to Remus. Remus has been back. Get to Mike Mike's come back again 3 days in a row. And Cassie came to stop some of my boredom. Unless like magic happens with No Man's Sky, like there's not going to be an update, is there? I'll be back on Friday, I think. Unless I suddenly start really wanting to find this ship badly. Probably back then. To check my sound layer 7 and 7. It can't be. It must be. I can't have been too low today. Anyway, I will be over on Twitch tomorrow playing The Long Dark, and then I'll be back on Friday. That's the plan anyway. So peace, live long and prosper, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.